Hello, Miami. You're watching 305 Sports Now, your home podcast and channel for all things Miami sports related. I am Will.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me.
Good morning. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday morning. This is 305 Sports Now. Once again, I am your host, Will. And yes, as you can still tell, I am pre-recording this while I am still on vacation, but I had to give you the news once again after getting Hilton Stubbs the day after the Miami Hurricanes get another surprise as they get SJ Alofaituli, right, from Bishop Gorman High School over in Las Vegas, Nevada, a school that is becoming a pipeline on the west side of the country for the Miami Hurricanes. Alofaituli is an absolute beast, 6'3", 280 pounds. He is the second best interior offensive lineman in the country, an absolute beast. He could play any position in the offensive line, especially in the interior side, whether it be left guard, right guard, but he's probably expected to play center for the Miami Hurricanes, as he's just gonna be an absolute mauler and baller. He is, as you can tell from the huddle videos, he is a mauler, all right? He will pretty much crush you. That's why in the short I use a Terminator theme song, okay? He will crush you. He will take you to the ground. He will pancake you. He will totally bury you as well. He's also a guy who's technically sound, great hands, stays inside the shoulder pads of the defender he's blocking with his defensive end, whether it's an interior lineman, interior defensive lineman, or whether it's a linebacker or a blitzing safety, doesn't matter. Great hand work, great footwork as well, can go side to side, move laterally, right, as well, can hit the second level. If you're running screens with this guy, bye-bye. Safety, bye-bye linebacker, bye-bye corner, whatever is in his way, he is going to crush them, right? He's going to absolutely crush them, right, as well. So basically what I'm just trying to say is he's just absolutely nasty. And we know that Bishop Gorman gives you great football players because we've gotten those kids from that school and they pretty much produced, okay? They pretty much produced and they're expected to produce as well once they hit the high level of Power 4 football. So I'm very glad we got this guy. Once again, the wall of mirror ball continues to grow. Jaden Wilkerson, Demetrius Campbell, TK Mew, Max Buchanan, and now SJ Alofaituli, okay? This is just going to be absolutely insane once the Canes get everything together. So happy. It's a great time to be Miami Hurricanes fans. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I'm very happy with the recruiting of Mauro Cristobal and Alex Monroe, who take the time to build those trenches. The trenches are where it's at, guys. It's the absolute most important thing. The quarterback is the most important player on the football field, but your offensive line is what makes the offense work, okay? If no one can block, your quarterback is a sitting duck. If no one can block, your running back gets no yards, okay? So getting guys that have good fundamentals, are pretty diverse in terms of what they can play in the offensive line, is good for your program. It's good for a program for years to come, and the development is going to be fantastic. So I'm really excited to what we're seeing with this recruiting class, okay? And once again, because Miami picked up, some places like a 5-star, 247 had listed as a 4-star. I guess because of his weight and stuff like that, he's not yet 300 pounds, but he will get to 300 pounds. Because what we're seeing right here as well, the Miami Hurricanes now have a top 10 recruiting class so far. So far, they have a top 10 recruiting class, and they're not yet done. They're not yet done. So I'm very, very happy at the fact that they're putting foot to pavement and they're getting things done. They're bringing guys from different positions. They're bringing in guys from the offensive line. They're bringing edge rushers. They're bringing linebackers, and they're loading up in the defensive backfield, which was considered a weakness or a lack of depth for the Miami Hurricanes for the last couple of years. That's not going to be the case once the class of 2025 gets into that mix. I'll tell you that much. Also, one thing I do want to say, I was going to take a short break, come back, once I got home, and do an episode on Chevis Jackson, but I had to talk about this young man. This young man is someone the Hurricanes have been after, and they got him. they got him. Mark Cristobal has really maintained relationships out in the West Coast, especially with that Polynesian pipeline. All right, with guys like Frankie Telau, bringing, of course, the Maui Noa brothers as well, and so on and so forth. So I'm really glad that we picked up this kid because he's going to be the absolute future center of the Miami Hurricanes, and he's going to be a beast at doing it as well. So now you know, guys, okay? I believe Sunday morning I will air an episode in which I'll be breaking down the recruiting of Chevis Jackson. Chevis Jackson's been killing it out in terms of bringing defensive backs with the recent verbal commitment of Hilton Drake Stubbs. All right, so again, Timothy Merritt, Chris Ewald, Amari Wallace, all right, and DJ Pickett is still, in our sights, as well as he's probably going to commit sometime in October. So again, guys, I'm very thrilled. Guys, great time to be a Miami Hurricanes fan. Enjoy it. All right, enjoy it. The future's bright, guys. The future's bright. I believe strongly that this coaching staff will get things turned around. It all starts with recruiting, all starts with the trenches, and so on, and starts with attitude as well. If you like what you heard, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the 5 Sports Now. Once again, I am Will. Stay safe. God bless you soon. Go Canes, guys. All about the U. Bye-bye.